So, just out on a little nature walk, as you can see, quite nice little surroundings here. Yeah, and just decided a bit of moment of inspiration hit me, kind of just about finding what energises you in life, basically how to find what truly resonates with you and how to identify those things. So the first thing I'd recommend you do is you just kind of look at what you do in your life that really energises you, that we could do for hours on end without ever getting bored. For me personally, that's kind of being creative, whether it's making these videos, coming up with the ideas for these videos, or telling stories, or even telling jokes. For instance, I love telling cheesy jokes, proper dad jokes that other people might roll their eyes at. I personally find them really funny, so I tell them just to make me smile. And even if they roll their eyes, they've still got a little grin on their face, and that always makes everything a bit better. So that's the first thing. Is just do what really energises you, and that probably find somewhere in there what resonates with you, and what you can really lose yourself in. Is be the first thing. And then the second thing would be just look at what you do that drains you, in terms of when I say that, what you do that the time just seems to stand still. So you know when you're like, if you ever do the plank exercise, if you're doing that, time seems to go excruciatingly slowly. If you're aiming for 60 seconds, it feels like you've been doing it for about 10 minutes, even though you've only been doing it for 10 seconds, that is. Like that, it kind of drains you. So if you find things that truly drain you, for me that's being indoors and staring at screens for too long, I really find draining on me, kind of getting out and reconnecting with nature, looking around and seeing things kind of like that. It really helps me re-energise. Getting outside for a bit is what energises me, and being inside for too long drains me. So I try to basically spend as much time as I can in places that energise me and away from screens, even if I'm taking my screens outside like I have now, taking my phone. You see I've got my headphones in. When not recording these, I'll have my music playing, music, Audible, mix it up sometimes, listen to an audiobook occasionally. So just take it in. Again, taking in what energises you and try to reduce as much as possible what drains you. Obviously, you're going to have to do some things that probably drain you, just as part of being an adult, really, in terms of things that are going to drain you, cleaning, cooking, that sort of thing. Personally, I quite like cooking. The clean up afterwards, not so much, but cooking itself is quite fun. So they'll be the main two things in terms of finding what resonates with you. Be what energises you, what drains you, and then the third thing would be kind of what I touched on with energising, but what can you do that you can really lose yourself in? So what can you do for hours upon hours on end without ever really getting bored? Some people it's colouring, some people gaming. As a teenager, obviously I was a normal teenager, so inside a lot playing video games, especially because we had a golden age of video games, I'd say. So I was just inside on hours on end and never once came bored of video games. It asked me to revise though during that time, and I've just got nothing. No energy whatsoever. That drains me. But video games really energise me, so I kind of got a lot out of gaming, learning storytelling and stuff like that. Not very good at writing stories, but I did learn how to tell a good story. I could plan a good story, but I couldn't really ever write it up. Just got a plane somewhere rudely interrupting me. Too close to the sun, I think, to show on video. But yeah, so in terms of what can you do that you can lose yourself in for hours upon hours on end, then if you could look at those three things, so what energises you, what drains you, and what can you lose yourself in, somewhere within there you're going to find your passion, and that is what really is going to resonate with you. Even if from there it's like you can't do a direct job in it, if you can dedicate your free time to doing that thing. So let's say you've done the three things and you've thought about it and you've found that the thing that really resonates with you is dogs, but you can't, let's say you don't really fancy being a vet. Personally, like for me, I love dogs, but I could never be a vet because I could never put one down. But so then I spend as much time as I can playing with dogs and donating to dog charities and doing good, trying to help as many dogs as I can. Similar to such a situation with the military veterans, I donate as much as I can to military veteran charities. There's quite a few out there. One in particular is Walking with the Wounded that I donate to. That'd be the main one for me at least. So, but there is probably some direct stuff in there I could do, but none of it particularly resonated with me. So I was like, I'll try and help as much as I can in other ways, because there's always an indirect thing you can do to try and help others, which I say is the main thing. Is if you can find a way to do your passion whilst also helping others, you will feel truly amazing. And especially if the thing you can do that energizes you, that really resonates with you, and you can lose yourself in, is helping others, it will make you feel amazing and help you really grow, and you probably end up having a really fun life and a really good life. So just a little quick one there. I know it's 5 minutes, but it's just a little quick one. Hopefully it's helped someone. So yeah, that's all for now. So we will see you, and one last look at nature. Lovely.